It's me, Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys noticed that I did get my septum pierced. I had this moment where I felt like I needed to be basic as fuck getting my septum done. It was either that or my belly button, which I still want to get done. I was gonna do a video on all my piercings, which I know would bore you guys to death, because I only got my lip, my nose, and my ears done, and that's it. And I don't have anything special on my ears. I just have that one hole. This video is gonna, I guess, fill you guys on how I've been feeling lately. It's kind of, for me, it's a little scary to talk to you guys about, but I mean, everybody has their problems. Last week I had an appointment with my doctor, and they asked me how I was feeling, and for some reason I felt like I couldn't hold it back anymore. I told them I was depressed to the point where I really don't know what to do, and I've been having crazy anxiety. It was so hard for me to tell them that, and this is why I think nobody should be afraid to say anything about their depression or anxiety or their mental disabilities, as in depression and anxiety. I'm sorry, I really have no idea what I was gonna call that, but I also had to speak up about being, I guess, suicidal. I had a few thoughts of wanting to not wake up after I go to sleep, and I was so afraid to tell my mom this, and I actually had my doctor tell her for me because I was scared. And I know I shouldn't have been, but I don't know why I was. I honestly don't know why I was, but I shouldn't have been, because my mom is the most understanding person. Even though she doesn't have depression or anxiety, she was so amazing the way that she handled it. I know it freaked her out a bit, but she came around to understand what I was going through. I mean, I know everybody has fears of what somebody might think of them once they tell them they have depression or anxiety or have had suicidal thoughts. Mine was, my family will never look at me the same, and I don't know, it just freaked me the hell out when I had my mom hear what's been going on in my head. I kind of lost a little bit of my train of thought, but I do want to share how amazing my mom was after she got the news of how I was feeling. I'm sorry, I say a lot, and it's something I need to stop with. Okay, my mom ended up texting me maybe an hour later, and this amazing heartfelt message came from her. She literally told me, she said, "Dear heart, I want you to know you mean the world to me. I don't want you to ever think you can't tell me anything, and I could never look at you differently." Which, that was my biggest fear, that she would look at me completely different. She also said, "You and I have been through a lot together, and I know I can't feel what you're feeling, but I do have a heart and I can sympathize with you. and have compassion because you are still my baby. Which, reading this back makes me feel so emotional because that's all I really wanted from my mom. I wanted her to understand how I was feeling, and I guess I wanted her to, I don't know, I just wanted her to be able to understand. Okay, she also says, don't you know if I could take all that hurts you, all that makes you sad, all that makes you angry, I would. Which I completely know my mom literally would. She is my life. She means literally everything to me. Okay, and she also says, I just don't want you to get to the point like your aunt. My aunt has basically anxiety, and she's had quite a bit of suicidal moments in her life. I'm not gonna name her name because obviously privacy reasons. My mom says, talk to me, cry to me, yell and scream if it helps, but please don't hurt yourself. I couldn't bear it. Which, that was my biggest fear. I haven't acted on the suicidal thoughts that I've had, and I would be way too scared to because I know it would literally hurt my mom so much if she lost me or if she lost any of her kids because of that. And I'm sorry, I think I might end up crying because this is a serious talk that a lot of people need to have. She says, I love you so much, and I want you around for a long time. I love her so much. It's crazy how much I love my mother. Then she had to throw in her little trying to ease the conversation to something else, which kind of really needed. She said, we still have a cruise to take, so you talk to whoever you need to talk to and do what you need to do to get back to yourself. I will be here helping you when you need and want me to. I love you more than you could ever know. I mean, like, this is like the kind of support everybody needs when they feel like they can't really do much or don't want to do anything or feel like they shouldn't exist in this world. This is what people need, this kind of support. And I am so grateful I have my mom who supports me. I have my therapist who supports me. I have multiple doctors who are there trying to make sure I feel better. And it's just so amazing. And I have this guy I've been talking to. He is like the most amazing person because he's there. He listens to me. He pretty much understands what I'm going through. And I mean, I honestly don't know where I would be if I didn't have the support system I have right now. I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching. I'm sorry it's kind of a depressing video, but I mean, everybody goes through this. It doesn't make you a different person. It doesn't make you someone bad because of you not being able to control how you feel. It's just part of life. Thank you again for watching. Please leave a comment or subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much.